Yeah, so I mean, let me start with the first thing you said and then quickly go to the second. On the first point, I was at Her Majesty's Penitentiary in St. John's, Newfoundland. The warden there told me that if 3 people were arrested in the province, they'd be putting one in somebody's house because they have no more room. And by the way, they're already that. And in many provincial facilities, they're already triple one. In fact, when I talk to some provincial folk, they're in situations where they've converted their libraries to living space. So they have people lying on the floor, and the prison guards actually have to walk over the bodies in the library. So you're gutting the library to put people. And you can imagine when literacy is one of the most important predictors of whether or not somebody is going to commit a crime or whether or not somebody's going to lead a successful life. Gutting a library, bad strategy, right? So we've got to do something because that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, we're already at a crisis point. And you can convert all the closets and libraries and program space you want, but it still can't hold even a fraction of the people that are coming. So what we've committed to doing as a government is to reviewing all the legislation and everything that's been both passed and considered, and to do it comprehensively, not in a piecemeal way. We do have concerns with the 2 for remand credit, but we have to understand that a lot of those concerns deal with the conditions in remand, right? So right now, remand is terrible. People are languishing there for incredible periods of time. The conditions are awful. They're getting, because they haven't been convicted of anything, there's not any services to break whatever problems put them there in the first place. And so they're going into that state, and they're coming out much worse, having never actually sometimes even gone into another facility. So we have to work to fix the conditions in remand. If you fix remand, then you don't really have an issue with the credit. So there's things like that we have to take a careful, intelligent approaches to. But there are also very emotional issues. People don't want to hear that somebody's getting a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1 credit against their prison sentence because they don't understand what are the underlying reasons why that's being done. And we do want to make sure that there's appropriate sentencing, particularly for violent crimes, particularly for people who are a danger to society. So I think we need to look at it holistically, and everything's on the table in that process. And I think that it's got to be on the basis of evidence, not emotion. It's got to be on the basis of doing the right thing, not politics. And I've never seen crime so politicized in our country. And previously it was much more of a nonpartisan issue. It was more factually and intelligently based. We've really run from that, sprinting, and that's what we've got to get back to.